Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Now, yesterday I made this fabulous card using the Praiseworthy Prose Handletter Prose dies, and today I'm going to use the negative of this die cut to make another card. So, what I've got here is the negative from the die cut. So, I have the insert there for the D and for the E. Okay, now obviously you can't see that very well, so I'm going to trim it up. Okay, so I'm just bringing in my mini guillotine and I'm going to trim it so that the edges on each side are the same. Okay, now we want to check and see if this piece of DSP that I salvaged, if that indeed fits, because I could use that as a background, and it does. Slightly squint, it fits, but that doesn't matter because it's not a directional pattern. I could stick that on any way I want and then just trim off the edges. So I think I'll do that just now. Okay, so what I want to make sure is that all the bits are getting covered. Right, now here we go. I'm just dotting around all the edges. Because that is mainly where I want the cardstock to stick. Okay. So all I'm going to do is pull over and twist so that I know it is covering my word. And that has covered it fabulous. So let me burnish it a little bit. You can see here I forgot about the N. So just add in a little bit glue on there. Okay. Then we want to add in these negative pieces, well, the infills. This has been so much fun playing with this. So we're on day 30 of the 31 days, whoops, craft challenge. Second last project. Woohoo! You know what, I might leave that squint because that's relatively the same size each side. Yeah, I do like that. Let's see how that would look on a piece of Whisper White. I am just wangling it here, guys, because where's my mini trimmer? Because I have a scrap piece of Whisper White here. Just sharpening the edges. So if I were to attach that there, I could cut along here and layer this up on a card. Let's do that. Let's do that. Do you like how I just make it up as we go? That's part of the fun. Okay, so just want to make sure that this edge is the same as over here, kind of. I'm just going to burnish that down. Okay, and then we're going to trim. So I want the same distance there as here. Okay, now I know my card's straight because I'd already cut it for a previous from a previous project. Okay, now let's see how this would look on Blackberry Bliss. I think that looks absolutely awesome. Okay, let's fold this in half. This is just a standard card base. And I want to layer that on the top like so. And that I think is a fabulous card. Fabulous, fabulous. Right, now, I think I want to put something along the top here and along the bottoms. So let me see, I have another piece of DSP here. Let's see how that would look. Far too busy. It needs to be a plain paper. Right, so let me pop that back in with best dressed. Let's see what else is in here. Now that could possibly work. Yeah, I do like that. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this down. I think I'll just stick it on and then I'll trim it down. So I am layering, wait now. Yeah, I've got another piece of this. I'm not worried about using up my favourite sheets or anything. Right, so let's see for measurement. I'm just eyeballing this. Okay, I do want it like so. Okay, and then I'll trim along here and I'll trim along there. Right, where have I put my mini guillotine now? Here it is. And this guillotine is perfect for cutting 6x6. Right, so I'm kinda make sure that's lifted right up. I'm confident that that's about right. If not, I can trim it down slightly. And we're going to take off the edge. I'm fair impressed with how that's turned out. And if we laid that up, how gorgeous is that? Really excited. Right, one thing I haven't done is used this this side of the DSP and fussy cut out some of the lipsticks, but I do, like I say, I do have another sheet. And if you had time to measure this out a little bit better, you could save a bit of the background of this DSP, but I'm not too worried about that today. Okay, so that's an even quicker project than yesterday. Using the negatives from yesterday's designer series paper project, and I think that's amazing. You could add a stamp along here or a stamp along there, but I think that's pretty in itself. I do want to maybe add a couple of sequins, however. So let's see for colour. Now I have the woven threads, but I'm thinking the pearlescent ones. They're actually called iridescent. So let me see if there's any in here that would be suitable. And I found my Take Your Pick tool. One of my online friends, Kirsten, suggested I look under my drawers, and I did, and I found it. So that is great. Right, so I'm just going to add a couple of sequins just to tart it up a little bit. And I think that is more than enough. So let me grab my glue dots. We're still really doing good for time. I'm going to do one more thing. Oops. One more thing. Right, so pop a little glue dot down where you want your little, what's it called again? Sequin. Where you want your sequin to go. Right, okay. Right, okay, so that's fab. One more thing that I want to do is add a little gem. You can see this one here is a spare. A basic rhinestone jewel. I am going to add that. No, I'm not. Doesn't look right. Just ignore me. I was going to add one in there, but I've changed my mind. Right guys, that is day 30 project done. See how easy it is to get 2 smashing cards out of one die cut word. And I'd like to thank you for watching. Speak to you all soon. Bye.